Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams. And today we are taking a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends series, Civil War, Captain America, Infinity Saga, Marvel's War Machine. That is a mouthful. I got this from Amazon in my quest for assembling the Avengers. I typically don't collect MCU Marvel Legends. I collect the comic book stuff. But I'm trying to put together just an MCU Avengers lineup, and I have them all now, and I'm in the process of doing unboxing and reviews of these, and I'm sharing them with you, as I always do. So, let's have a look here. Here up at the top, we got Marvel Studios, Civil War, Captain America, Marvel Legends series. There you can see War Machine in all his War Machine-ness. There at Marvel Studios, Infinity Saga, Marvel's War Machine, Hasbro logo, Avengers logo. Warning, choking hazard. Don't put, stop putting action figure stuff in your mouth. On the top of the box here, Civil War, Captain America, Marvel's War Machine. On the side, we've got a bit of that Marvel's MCU logo, Infinity Saga, or collage rather, Infinity Saga logo, Avengers logo. And then on the side here, same thing, just at a different angle of that. And then on the back here, we've got the Civil War poster and a multilingual blurb about said movie. Jibbery jabbery legal jargon across the board, ages 0 to 3, you know what that means.
If your child is not born yet, they shouldn't play with these toys.
That's right, you're welcome. Marvel, Hasbro, and on the bottom, more jibbery jabbery legal jargon, Houses of Klingon, and barcode. Let's get him out of the box, let's get him onto the pedestal, and we'll have ourselves a look. All right, and we have him on the pedestal. Let's have a look at the accessories. First off, we have all kinds of little bits and bobs on this thing. I'm not sure what most of them are. This one obviously is a Gatling gun. Got some red paint apps on there on the end. It's all in black, semi-soft rubbery plastic there. It's got a little connector. I'm assuming this goes up on the one of the backpack things over the shoulder. It looks like this is probably over the right shoulder because this has a swivel and it's sort of leaning to the right, but it has a swivel on it right here like this, and then it has a hinge on it on the bottom there. We also have whatever this is. I don't know if this is something that he holds in his hand or exactly what this is, but it looks like it should be hinged, but maybe not. But it looks like just taking him out of the package, it looks like he's got some stuff on his gauntlets where some stuff attaches. And then we have a couple of these little pieces, which looks like it's some type of gun that attaches to something. It's got a little tab on it there. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure when we get him, we measure him up and gear him up, all of this stuff will come into play somewhere. And then we have two more little pieces here. This looks like another thing that's something that he holds in his hand, possibly, but I don't know. The little red things seem to indicate maybe that's something that fires out of somewhere. But and then we have another that same type of gun here with the little tab on it, and I'm assuming these go on the gauntlet somewhere. But we'll discover that here in a moment. And he does come with two sets of hands. He has two grip trigger finger hands on him by default out of the package, and then we have two fisted hands right here that he comes with that have in and out hinges on them. And then here we have a War Machine. Rody Rhodes, let's see here. He stands at approximately between 6 1/4 and 6.5 inches tall, right in that gray zone there. Looking at the sculpt, this looks really, really good. I kind of expected this to be more metallic looking than it is. It does have a really good face sculpt. I like the red paint apps on the eyes that give it sort of a glow look to it. The head looks really good. It's like the Iron Man head, but done up in black and silver. Looks really nice. It got a insignia, rank insignia there on the left shoulder for Rhodey Rhodes. And it's got some paint apps on there. Here you can see Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes there with the little triangles paint apped on there. Really, really nice. And you've got that arc reactor sort of thing in the front there, all done with that red and white, making it look like it's glowing. That's really cool. I don't know why they didn't really do that with Iron Man and give him the glow look. Maybe there are some that have, but really nice texture, going from like a matte finish on this black down to more of a shiny silvery and black there on the lower torso. We've got some silver paint apps along the side here and on the arms, going back to the back where we've got some vents on this silver paint app on the back here. And then we've got those little plug-in ports for, I'm assuming, most of these accessories. Down to the legs where we got more of that black and silver. It really does pop. Down to the below the knee, which is mostly black, but we've got a little silver peeking out there underneath the knee pads. And then down to the feet, and we've got some silver back here on the back of the legs. And even the hinges, they've got like treads on them, or like a chain or something that, like, you know, for when it bends. And then silver paint apps on the back of the lower leg there. Looking at articulation, the head is a static neck with a ball hinge, giving us full rotation on the head. A little hard to get around there with that thing in the back, but pretty decent down. We're gonna not get a whole lot of up on there though, because that back of that head's catching on this backpack part where the pieces go in. On the arms, we've got some shoulder pads there that are separate pieces, but they have an I-ring or an O-ring in them, going into where the arm goes into the body. So you have to kind of get that out of the way. I don't think that moves with them. No, it does not. So you do have full rotation on the arm. You just got to get it underneath that shoulder pad. But arms all the way out to here, in above a T formation. And then we have a bicep swivel with a double elbow, going right to about there where it catches. You're not going to get any further than that. We do not have a gauntlet swivel, but we have a full swivel on the hands going around. They do catch on the gauntlet right there. And then they have an up, and is it up and down or is it in and out? Nope, it's an in and out hinge. But you can see the blaster pattern right there in the glove, that little blaster circle. Down to the mid torso where we have a ball hinge from the lower torso to the upper torso, giving us some twist right there, and a little bit of ab crunch, but not a lot because of that bulky upper torso. No waist swivel. You do have the legs out to right about there. They're not getting any further because they're catching right there, where that, yeah, they're not getting any further up there. Don't have a thigh swivel, but we have a pivot on that ball joint that goes up into the leg. We do have a double knee going all the way back to there where that catches, and the joints are very, very smooth. And then we have, detents on the feet, but whoa, that popped right out of there. It's very soft plastic, so that popped right back in. So detents on the feet, but not much, because of that, the way that foot, the bottom of that leg lines up in there. So not a whole lot of movement, but there is a forward rocker on there. Let's get him geared up. I am fairly certain, let's see, this is more of a square peg, so this looks like this is going to fit here. Yeah, that slides right into there pretty easily. Yeah, that fits right there on that shoulder. The other side is the one in question, but we will get to that. It looks like here, right here is where these plug into on the arms, on the gauntlet. So these two little guns that are alike go on to the outside of the gauntlet, and they peg right into theirs. That's got a peg hole in it. So those peg right into there. This thing, I'm not exactly sure what this thing is, or where it goes. It doesn't seem, or maybe that's it. Well, I don't know. This thing right here has got a peg on it, and this has got a peg on it. I don't know exactly what these things are. And there doesn't seem to be a place, any other place on there. There is another plug up there at the top, though, and this seems to fit in it right here, but not great. But this does. This seems to fit right in there, but that doesn't seem correct. So I'm not 100% sure how that goes on there. So yeah, I guess I'm to assume that this one kind of fits into there. Maybe that's okay. That, I guess this sort of makes sense. So this and this other one fit on, I guess this would be like a flight, sort of a flight pegged in weapon. So like if he's flying, you've got these two sort of pointed forward, but then in a standing position, you would use this right here. So that seems to be what we're doing there. These other ones obviously post onto the gauntlets there, and then this must just be some type of hand weapon. I guess I don't honestly ever remember him using that in the movie, but we've got a couple of extra, or I guess we've just got an extra little thing there to go with him, as well as the hands. So it's a little, nope, there goes that hand. My floor is hungry. Once those accessories, it's like num num num, gimme. So yeah, he's pretty cool looking, actually. Let's get him off of the pedestal and line him up with some other characters, and we'll see how he scales up. And here we have him with the Medico Mafex Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Imperial Stormtrooper version 2, the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Retro Carded Duke, and the Mattel DC Universe Classics Cyborg. All in all, I think he looks really, really cool. The little accessories, the pieces and parts, the bits and bobs, I kind of feel like they should have made more things so they attach the little pegs, just getting him, trying to pose him for this final shot. Things were falling off, things were falling out. I think it was a poor design on the accessories and how they fit in. I think they should have been maybe a little bit fatter there, because they're a softer plastic, so like popping them in and out just a few times, they've loosened up. And like this Gatling gun up here on top, it took me like 5 or 6 tries to actually get that in there to make it stay. So I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. I'd give him more than that. Aesthetically, he looks really good. They did a great job with the paint and the nice silver and black and the metallic black and silver, and how it all pops and comes together. But this one really failed up at the top of the legs. It really failed on that, and it really failed on the pieces and parts that go on to weaponizing the War Machine. Other than that, he looks fantastic, and he'll have great shelf presence. And like I always say, at the end of the day, that's what it's really all about for us collectors, is nice shelf presence. So That'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of my channel. You all have yourselves a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time. And until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.